It's tough.
Next question. What belief about success did you inherit that you had to completely unlearn?
Inherit?
Yeah, or just like that you were taught growing up maybe, or like assumed that you had to unlearn. What about success did you realize is just like not the case?
I guess, and I've said this to young people lately about wealth, is that like, and this is so, I don't know if you can ever grasp it really, but like there will never be enough, right? And so I think I've always thought, like even like there again, if you had taken me back to 20 and you said, hey, when you're 40, you'll be here. I thought, wow,
Yeah.
right? Man, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, no, like it brings zero satisfaction, right? And to explain that to someone that is grinding it out and trying to save money and make as much as they can, and they think if they just make more, or if they just buy this next place, or if they, and I mean, I think I've pretty much done that, or I mean, I've had a lot of experiences of that, and like it brings zero satisfaction. If I look in my like journey of like even Maria and I, where we've lived in our like kind of our journey in business,
Yeah.
we still most fondly look back when we were renting, when we started dairy farming, the very beginning, milking 11 of our own cows with completely borrowed money, had no equity, no wealth.
Yeah.
And it was just the fun of the journey, the challenge of the starting. And now some of that's my personality, because some people would just love to have 100 cows and just carry on comfortably. My psyche is that I'd love to just start things and build things. But like, yeah, those were like fun times, right? We're in it together. We're both milking. We're out there early. We're fighting. She's throwing a rake at me. It's like good memories, right? So we don't work well together, actually, ironically.
Oh, makes me think of like as a little kid when you're building a tree fort.
Yeah.
It's building the tree fort that's way more enjoyable than playing in it.
Yeah.
And so just to remind people like, hey, it's the journey is the enjoyable part.
That is an issue. Like at our house right now, there is a tree fort being built. It's not even on our property. I think it's on the neighbors. And it's like, did I tell you this already? They're unscrewing the shed. Like they're taking sheets of metal off the shed. They're taking boards off the playhouse. They have parts of they have a bike, a kid carrier.
Your kids are building that.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
But that's the fun part.
I'm trying to be really gracious. My parents, I know I wrecked something from my dad when I was a kid and I got a big tune-up and I'm sure I deserved it, but it's just like, I don't know, it's a fine line. Teach them to respect my stuff while still allowing freedom and let them
Reminds me
experiment.
one time I was
good, clean fun out there.
I was washing my parents' vehicles. I must have been like 12 or something, and I was had the van, and I love doing burnouts, and so I thought I had the van in reverse to like step on it, do a little burnout, but it was in drive, and so I went flying forward instead, and my dad's car was in front of the van, and so I nailed the car, and the car went flying into the garage, and so I bolted. Up and hit into tree
Said
fort.
it wasn't you?
No, it was me. It was very clear. And he came and got me, and he just called me down. He
Wrecked the car?
No, it wasn't too bad. The car and the van seemed okay. The garage was totally messed up, and so I had to go. I think it was like $400 to get the garage fixed. I paid him in $5 bills.
Oh wow! Did you actually pay for it?
Yeah, big wad. I paid for everything, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the start.
Okay.
But I remember a couple days later, we were driving to the airport to pick up my sister, I think, and the van was smoking like mad. But I guess the rad had got punctured, but then the bumper popped back out. And so my dad's always in a black suit, and so we had to get picked up in a taxi and got to the airport, and he pulls out this big wad of $5 bills because I just
Still
paid
had
him.
the 400.
This guy thinks he's a drug dealer or whatever.
Italian, Dutch mafia, big forehead.
Big nose.
Big nose.
I was thinking this. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.